Hello, welcome to the webinar How to Sell More with Callpage. My name is Patricia and I will tell you all about what you need to know about Callpage and how to use it. Okay, so for the beginning, about the e-commerce. Over 40% of people buy on the internet. Why do people buy on the internet? Most people, about 84%, say that because online stores are available 24 hours per day. People who buy on mobile say that forms are difficult to fill in. So internet users like buying on the internet. Most of them point out to long and complicated forms as their pain point. Many salespeople say that the customer is a god, and you have to listen to him whatever he says or does. However, we should not let customers insult us. We all should be treated with respect. No matter what we sell, if we do our best, do not cheat and treat customers with respect, we should be treated the same way. Some salespeople like to force customers to buy the product. This tactic is often used in phone sales, but I believe it's not a good method. Nobody likes pushy salespeople. My philosophy: be loyal to the company you work for and help customers. Even if they ask about things that are not directly connected with Callpage, I always try to give them good advice. Let's move to the first part of our webinar. General remarks about selling and sales techniques. We may say that our potential customers who wander through the internet are like fishes. When you have an aquarium and you have to take care of your fish, you have to change the water regularly and feed your fish. If you don't do this, your fish will die. The same is with your customers. You have to take care of them and make them happy. But of course, you also need to do everything that get more customers. How to catch our fish? That is, how to acquire more customers. You need to analyze why people visit your website. How much time do they spend there? What do they do there? Do they add items to their wish lists? Do they compare products? Do they buy immediately? Who are they? Men, women, adults, teenagers? This data can help you to conduct good sales calls. If you talk with somebody, it's always good to know who he is and how to talk to him. For example, I used to work for a company which was selling books. It's obvious that young mothers were interested in books for their kids, while young people from 23 to 30 years old were rather interested in books about healthy lifestyle. When you know a lot about your customers, you can guess how to meet their expectations, and when you meet your customer expectations, you sell more. How to catch more fish, that is, get more customers. When you gather all the data and know what kind of people visit your website, it's time for sending them a proper message. Tailor your content, such as emails, blog posts, or pop-ups, to your customers. Brainstorm the ideas, write them down, and find a way to reach your customers. Try to think outside the box and talk about your ideas with other members of your team or even with other teams. It's always good to try to talk with others, especially when you work toward a common goal. To catch a fish, you need a bait. Find something that will encourage your potential customers to buy from you. How to do it? Be a professional, but show that you have a human face. Then your customers will be more willing to trust you. Provide a phone number on your website so that your potential customers can call you and ask for an advice. Sometimes customers do not buy because they don't want to, but because they can decide what to buy. For example, I drink a lot of coffee and I know I need a magnesium. Yet there are many dietary supplements available and I don't know which works best. I need someone to help me choose. If you won't provide me any help, for example through phone support or blog post, I won't buy from you, but go to the pharmacy. So you should always take care of your customers. Here are some screenshots to show you how our clients use Callpage to acquire more customers. All text on the widget are personalized to meet customer needs. Our forms are much more attractive than traditional forms. They're also very easy to fill in. When you use Callpage, it's good to have different text on the widget on each subpage, depending on content of this subpage. Callpage helps to make a positive first impression. This is very important. First impression really matters, and it's easier to close the sale if you make a good first impression. So let's sum up this part. Analyze your website and check who visits it. Check conversion rate. Check how many people visit your website, how many of them call you, and how many decide to buy. And remember to make a good first impression. Before I move on, please write me how many of you already heard about Callpage. I will wait for your answers. Is anyone there? Please write down if you've heard about Callpage before. If not, also tell me this so I will know how to tell you about it. Okay, Martin did. Anyone else? Okay, so let's move on. Okay, Jason didn't. So you have a chance to get to know it right now. Okay, thank you so much. Let's move to another part of the webinar. I'm going to tell you more about Callpage, about its functions and how you can use it to increase your sales. So what is Callpage? How does it work? Callpage is a widget that you can install on your website. When the system detects a potential customer, it displays a pop-up and offers a free callback from your company in 28 seconds. The potential customer gives his phone number and clicks "Yes, call me right now," and the magic happens. First, our system calls the consultant. The consultant picks up the phone and hears the message: "You will receive a call through Callpage in a few seconds." And after 2 or 3 signals, he hears the voice of the customer. Of course, it may also happen that the consultant won't pick up the phone. If it happens, the customer will be informed that the consultant is busy and that he will call back as soon as possible. The manager will receive a text message with an information that somebody has to call the customer. Sometimes it happens the other way. Potential customer orders a call but doesn't pick up the phone. But it happens very rarely. Customers usually are curious whether the company will make it in 28 seconds and wait for the phone. Callpage helps to make a great first impression. Customers are usually amazed that the consultant managed to call back in 28 seconds. It definitely helps to close the deal. What other functions do we have? For example, quick contact in 28 seconds. The system does most of the work. For you, nothing changes, except for the fact that you earn more money. You have your phone support anyway. Callpage only helps you connect with your customer faster. You can personalize the message so that you are informed about the source of the call, that is from which subpage your consumer has ordered a call. Thanks to that, your consultant can prepare for the conversation. Choose the date and the time of a phone call. Sometimes the customer cannot talk right after ordering a callback. That is why we provided an option to choose the date and time of callback. For example, in 2 hours or in 2 days. Choose the department you want to contact. The customer can choose which department he wants to contact, so he immediately reaches the right person. This option makes everything go faster. You save your customer's time, your customer is happy, and we all know that it's easier to talk with a happy customer than with an angry one. Thank you text messages for the customer. It is a very nice thing, but most companies do not do this. What does your customer get? a thank you text message. And now he's like, wow, they thanked me for ordering the call. Name of a consultant, and his phone number. So he has some additional questions. He can call him again directly. Why it works? Well, usually we don't save numbers that we have in our call history, but we rarely delete text messages. That is why text messages sent via Callpage stay. Of course, you can customize the text message. For example, your customer can receive a text message that goes like this. Remember that if you make a purchase today, you will receive a discount. No problem. You want to customize? Here you go. Of course, you can also customize your widget's appearance. How to do it? Firstly, check who visits your website. Then tailor your message to your customers. If you want to sell as much as possible, you can provide an information about current discounts. One of our customers who sells skiing trips has such a message. If you decide now, you will receive 800 PLN discount. This message helped him to increase the number of calls and sales. Also, the widget is displayed on stationary computers, laptops, smartphones, and tablets. I would like to draw your attention to the fact that Callpage is available on all mobile devices. This is very important because more and more people use mobile device to buy. Personalized text. You can change all texts so that they fit to your website. It's good if you have seasonal offers. This function helps you a lot. For example, you can prepare a special campaign for Valentine's Day and prepare a special message to be displayed on your widget. Customize your widget. Customize colors and photos displayed on your widget so that it looks like an integral part of your website. Here you can see customized widgets we prepared for our customers. We can prepare them for you too. After working hours mode. It's a very nice feature. Remember what I told you at the beginning? I pointed out that according to research, many people buy online because online shops are available 24 hours per day. Thanks to this feature, Callpage collects your customers' phone numbers, even if your sales team is out of the office. How it works? The customer visits the website late in the evening. Your company is closed. He orders a callback. Now the system displays a message, unfortunately, we are out of the office. Would you like us to call you back? Then the customer can choose when he wants to receive a callback. Thanks to exit intent technology, the widget is displayed when the visitor is likely to leave the website without making a purchase. This prevents your customer from leaving the website. So our scoring rules are helping you with customers who didn't find all the information on the website, and then you can contact them when they want to leave the website. You can also record all the calls. All calls made via Callpage are recorded. Thanks to that, you can check the performance of your sales team. It's not about spying, it's about improving your team's work. What is more, if there are any complaints and problems with customers, you can also use the records as a proof. There is an option of informing the customer that call is recorded. You can find it in Callpage panel. Of course, you can also do not record any calls at all. It depends on you. SMS alert for the manager. I have already described this. The manager received a text message with an information that nobody answered the call. And statistic and reports. The widget provides all the data about the calls made via Callpage. Do test and check results. And international phone calls. You can make international phone calls without additional costs. All the calls are treated the same. So if you receive a call from Australia, from Poland, or from America, it doesn't matter. This is just a call. Examples of implementation. We can customize the widget so it meets your expectations and your customers' needs. So this is what we prepared for our clients. For example, Orange, this is the biggest telecommunications corporation in Europe. And they have the regular pop-up which counts down the time. But they also have a form which is always on their website. The customer doesn't have to click the widget to see this. Here we have the business link and PwC London. So you can see that business link added the picture of their manager. So people think that they will talk to this person. They know it will be not any machine, but the real person. And the second example, you can see how you can customize also our button. So it's not only the widget, you can customize the pop-up window, but also the button. Here for Grupa Bednarek, you can see we are using our call page, but also we are using the live chat. So you can see that you can use it together. And they tell us that they get a lot of leads from Callpage because a lot of people want to talk through phone, not just through chat. So together it's a really good combination. And Superpolisa, great picture, which is like 3D. It also encourages people to leave their number. Here you have some information about Callpage and the length of phone calls made via Callpage. It also solves customer problems. Customers do not like waiting for the phone call. Thanks to Callpage, they get an immediate response. What do you gain? Callpage solves your problems. It provides more customers and more money, and everybody in the company is happy. So more phone calls, increasing customer loyalty, and you can keep it all in one place. And it's really easy to find, and I think it's a great idea to try Callpage for yourself if you didn't do it yet. Okay, so maybe you have any questions about Callpage or selling or anything. If you do, just write them on the chat and I will answer you.